Hey everyone, this is Gilbert here, Red Dragon Model Works. Now I know I haven't posted much lately. I'm going to do a quick live just to show you guys a few of the things that I've been working on. Um, First off, we have this bad guy. I'm calling him Amos. That's Amos Moses. Um, that's a Savage Forged Minis piece by the great Dennis Zarnowski. I've had this for a while, and I finally, sat down. I said, you know what, I gotta paint him. You know, I um, I like the way he came out. There's muted greens, yellows. There's a lot of ink work in that. Also, the vast majority of that was done in like all the shading and stuff you see in there. That's all inks. This right here is inks. The lips. This is actually ink. The leather work, that's ink. I mean, there's tan paint underneath that, but that's Liquitex ink. So yeah, that was by Dennis Zarnowski, and then you have this bad boy right here. This belongs to Lay and Low Hobbies, Andres, and he sent me this to see if I would paint it for him. I got to get it out to him. So I had a blast painting this one. It's a nice piece, really good resin print, 3D resin print. So, yeah, this has got to go out to him. I got to touch up that spot right there in his head, but that's no biggie. But yeah, I had a blast painting this. Um, and then we'll get to this bad girl here. This is, I believe it's called Cara the Barbarian. It's by NY3D Creations. I'm calling her Red Sonja. I had fun painting her. I have the Conan figure that NY3D Creations printed. So what I'm doing here is I did her to be like Red Sonja so she can sit next to my Conan figure. So I had a blast painting that. Really loved it. If you guys check them out, ny3dcreations.com. And then we have Lilu Multipass. This is also an NY3D Creations figure. I had fun painting that up. That color there gave me fits, but I used that right there, the Vallejo liquid metals or the Vallejo metals. Let's see, I can't remember. I think I ended up using. Oh, excuse me. I ended up using for that. I shot it with the gold, and then I dusted it with some of this, the burnt metal mix, and it gave me that color right there. So that worked out really well. Now I'm currently working on Pegasus models, the Vermithrex. She is a beast of a dragon, and the vast majority of what you see here also has been done in inks. That's all ink work. Now there is, I shot her in black Steino res because there's like here, and on the other side, let me get it right here. If you have this kit and you put those wings together, there's a big gap in there. So I had to fill that, and for that I used epoxy sculpt paste to do that. And you can see right in here, very little of it. I tried to smooth it down as best I could. And the same thing with her head. Here, where the head connects, these two parts right here, I believe it was, I had to resculpt that. And then right in here, I had to resculpt that to hide the seam. Same thing with the lower jaw that connects there. I had to resculpt that. Or not resculpt it, but fill it. And then try to resculpt some of the detail that was in there. Her tail is a three-piece tail. You have this that connects to the body. So that's one piece. And then I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was this piece. But it was this piece. And then there's two-piece tail, I'm sorry. And there's another piece down here on the bottom that connects to the tail. So they snap together. But it leaves right in here, it leaves a really bad seam. Actually, I don't know if you can see it. There it is right there. Very, very faint. And then right in here where that little notch is, that's also a spot. So I had to I had to fill all that in. Same thing here by this. Whoop, I can't turn it around. I'm trying to hold the camera. Where this piece connects, there's a seam there. But all in all, I think she's coming out okay. I watched the movie a couple of times, and I was looking for some resource pictures for her, and you don't really see her in a good light. She's got a little red tone to her, but you also see some like different colors in her. So what I went with, you know, as you can see, there's greens, there's browns, there's yellows, there's muted pink, there's red, there's blue, there's sepia, there's this stuff right here from AK Interactive. Where is it? This stuff right here, I love this stuff. The carbon black ink. This stuff is great. And then there's a little bit of the soot black ink in there. But yeah, got these from Brett over at High Altitude Hobbies, highaltitudehobbies.com. Well, I ordered it from him. He's part of the community, so I try to keep my money in the community. So yeah, you can see it right there. She's got that reptilian look, and then there's some spots on her. Same thing here. If I can get it to, there you go. You know, and I've got 3 coats of dull coat on this, man, and she still shines a little bit. So I'm going to leave it like that because I want that reptilian look. And there's her wings, you know. So, yeah, that's what I've been working. I just finished these. I need to hit them with a dull coat. I did her teeth and her mouth. I still need to put some spots right around her snout there. I just did her eyes. Those were a pain. I got her eyes done. I need to put a little right there by her jawline. You add a little spotting in there. I think that'll bring that out. So I'll go in there with a toothbrush and some ink and just splatter it on there. You know, bring some of it up around in here. You can see where I started to do it right in there. But in between layers, I'm sealing everything with some matte coat, UV protective matte coat by Krylon. So yeah, I know. I haven't posted much lately, guys. I've been, life gets in the way, man. I've been doing a lot of TikToking though. So if you do any TikTok, you'll see Red Dragon Model Works on TikTok, and it's been pretty good. But yeah, I still need to touch up those legs just a little bit. Put some spotting in there, not much. I might just leave it alone. But I need it, like, see here on the tail there where I got the little spot in there. I want to add a little bit of like freckling on those legs. And the same thing with the jawline. Just a little bit, not much. But I just wanted to show you guys what old Smog's been up to. The Cara Red Sonja that I'm calling her. That's by NY3D Creations. The base, it comes with a basic base. You can do what you want. It comes with these 2 skulls. But Mike, I was looking for skulls, and Mike gave me a link for these. And I got these on Amazon. These are just some slate rocks that I had that I, painted and then weathered up. And that's just a piece in the back. That's just a piece of driftwood. But yeah, there she is. That's Cara. That's Lilu. This is the big ogre. I'm calling him Amos Moses, He's from Savage Forge Minis. I forget. I have the name of the guy I got the base from. He's a member of the Styrene Syndicate. Forgive me, brother, if I forget right off the hand. I'm just, I'm still waking up, slept late, or stayed up late and slept late. So I'm trying to get everything straight now. So this guy here, I'm working on him now. So I'm gonna finish my cigar and then do a little bit more work on him, on her rather, because Vermithrex is a female. And then I'm gonna work on this. This is another NY3D Creations figure. That's a Rebel Pilot, female Rebel Pilot. So I'm gonna do her as soon as I'm done with Vermithrex here. But I got a lot of work left to do on her. I got her base is over there on my desk there. And I think I need to take it's real thin plastic, so I'm gonna need to put some plaster inside of it, turn it upside down, sit it, pour plaster in it so it's nice and hard, sand it, turn it back around, and then start working on the base because it's real flimsy. I'm afraid to glue her down to it and then glue the figure down to it because there's a figure that goes with it. And then put her on a wooden base, but there's no depth to that base. It just you could easily crush it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna keep this short, guys. These are the things I'm working on. This one again was printed by Lay and Low Hobbies, Andres Dominguez. This is going out to him. That's for him. He asked me if I would pay. I really like the way this came out, man. That's again, this was shot in. He was primed in automotive primer filler, but then I turned around and I shot it with the Badger Stylorez, the terracotta, and that's what you see bleeding through here is the terracotta color. You know, all the shadows. And then on top of that terracotta, I added some greens, some yellows, and then I went in with the inks. And that's how you get that's how I got that, at least. I mean, other people go a different way, but I wanted it to look like that. So so you can see some of that terracotta bleeding through the ears there, right there. So how you doing, Mike? So that's where I'm at with this, guys. Again, Savage Forge Minis, these two NY3D Creations. This one came from Lay and Low Hobbies. This one right here, it's going back out to him. That belongs to him. I believe the sculptor for that is on the back here, Carlissimo Originals. You can see I signed it, put my decal on there because I painted it. But working on Vermithrex. I'm going to try to have a couple of... am I going to sell Smaug? Are you talking about this one? This is Vermithrex. She's Pegasus Hobbies makes the model. You can still find them. I believe you can get it on Hobby Link International. Bro, you give me a good number, the right number, and I'll sell it. It's not going to go for no $100. I'll tell you that right now. I've got about 20 hours of work in her. So, and she's nowhere near done. Yeah. So, if you want one painted, we can talk. You get the kit. We'll talk about a price. But yeah, I generally don't search for commissions. But if someone sees something that I've painted and they want to buy it, I'm more than happy to sell it. I can always paint another one. So you guys have a great weekend. We have our hangouts on Red Dragon Model Works and Styrene Syndicate on our, excuse me, I'm bouncing around a lot. On our Facebook page, usually starts around 7 or 7:30 Central Standard Time. If you're a member, come on and join us, man. You know, we sit and we trade techniques, we paint, we talk, we chew the fat, we give each other, you know, we take the piss out of each other, but it's all in good fun. So I know, again, you guys in YouTube land, you know, I wish you all well. Keep painting, and if you like what you see, like, subscribe, you know, leave a comment, man. You guys have a good one. So Gilbert saying peace. Take care, man.